Welcome to the Supreme Connection Podcast. Dive into the heart of Tucson with us as we explore the stories, people, and culture that make our city unique. Let's connect and discover Tucson together.
What up, everybody? We're back at the Supreme Connection Podcast. Thank you very much for joining us.
The number one podcast.
Yeah,
self-proclaimed number one podcast.
I don't know if he's saying number one, but anyways, we're here. We're rocking. We're vibing. We got somebody very special with us today. How's it going, Blue?
It's going amazing. Thank you guys for having me. I'm so excited.
Are you there? Are you really excited though?
Yeah. I'm really
or are you scared a little bit?
Are you scared?
Excited
Don't be
or
scared.
Just a little.
Today we're gonna talk about what it takes to be a makeup artist. I have some questions, but
And Blue has some answers.
and Blue maybe has some answers for me.
I played the
He- you may plead the fifth, but yeah, we're happy to have you here on the podcast, man. Thank you very much for joining us and accepting our invite. I know there was a little miscommunication there, but it wasn't my fault, you know.
Hey,
So whose fault was
I just
it?
want to let everybody know that I'm from another century. And
to be fair, there's like so many accounts. I didn't know which one was which, so I thought it was.
I told you,
I
fool.
was like,
I told you they've been creating extra accounts.
But
hey, I just, I don't check my nothing.
So I guess what happened is that I had messaged him last week to do if he wanted to be on the show, and he never got back to me because sometimes like when you're not friends or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
like it kind of goes into a request folder, and if they
Yeah.
don't accept it, it doesn't notify you.
yeah.
So, but then I know we've had a conversation on the Supreme Media Instagram before, and so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna message him there, right?
Oh, okay.
But then he's like, I messaged you guys a while back
Oh.
Yeah.
because I wanted to be on the podcast, and then he sent me a screenshot of who he messaged, and then it was Sergio.
Oh.
Wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
Wrong way.
Wrong guy.
Sorry.
No, the right guy, but I'm the wrong guy at that time.
Yeah, definitely.
But you're here.
Yeah. So
Yes,
tell
we
us a little
have to-
bit about what is it you do? Who's Blue? What's your real name? I'm just kidding.
My government name.
Your government name.
What's your government name?
SSS.
My name is Anthony. I'm 20 years old. I was born here in Tucson, Arizona. I'm a hair and makeup artist for special events. I specialize in bridal hair and a little bit of like a soft glam, I would say. I don't like to go too heavy, but I definitely can. And yeah, I'm young, I'm thriving, I'm very blessed to be where I'm at. So thank you to all of you. But yeah.
That's cool. So
That's
like
real cool.
I know we were talking about like off air. We were talking about kind of like that you just opened up. You got your own salon. How's that been
so
going?
a lot of people think I did get my own salon, but I didn't. I moved into a salon, and it's not necessarily a salon. It's more like a studio. Just me and another stylist. Her name is Sabrina. Shout out to you, Sabrina. I love you, mama. But
Sabrina Carpenter.
But yeah, so she came and got her makeup done for me. She started off as a client. She came, got her makeup done. This was when I was still doing makeup in my room at my house. And she came, she just fell like in love with me. Like just instantly we clicked. And I think a lot of the times that's what I look for when doing makeup is like that connection between a client. And she just gave me everything I ever dreamed of. She was like, I own a salon, I'm a hairstylist. And at the time, I didn't even know she was a hairstylist. Like, half the time, I really don't look at my client's page. I'll just book you in and, I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah. She wasn't really looking for anyone to move in either. Like, she wasn't on the look for anyone. She kind of wanted it to happen, like, naturally.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this is just weird. Like, how's it happening?
How perfect.
She told me to go to the salon, so I did. And then I saw it, and within, like, a month, maybe, like, 2.5 weeks, I was in.
That's cool.
Yeah, her and her husband, they did me right. They got my my station right. They moved the things around. It's amazing. It's truly, truly amazing. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
I don't know anything about salons, but
They're amazing.
Do you prefer working at from your house, or do you prefer being at the salon?
So I feel once I moved to the salon, it really elevated my business. I feel my talent has always spoke for itself, and that's why I was able to keep a consistent clientele even with being in my room. It was always my talent and my personality.
Yeah.
But when I moved into a salon, I feel like it made my clients, and even new clients, I've gained a lot of new clients just being there in the past like month and a half. I think I've gained almost 13 new clients.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, and just a month, and it was crazy. And I think it's because it's an established place. There's an address where you can look up, you can see where I'm at. You know, when I was home based, I didn't have that because of personal security reasons. I mean, I would have the area, but I think having that address in my bio really helped. And you know, the lead up to moving to the salon with posting like a week before I moved, it was like a surprise is coming. The suspense helped, I guess, because it brought more attention. So I feel like I do enjoy working at the salon. The only thing I hate, is the drive. So I'm by the Casino del Sol. So it's it's to like the U of A. Technically, it's like 25, 30 minutes.
Damn, that's far.
That's
but
far.
Depends on what time of day, too.
Oh, my God. Yeah. No, literally, because today there was a car accident on my way over there. So it pushed me back like 15 minutes. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
But it's a sacrifice that I make for more blessings. So I'll make that sacrifice every day. Every day.
At least it's more central.
Yeah. No, exactly. And I've gained a lot of clients because it's central. It's 10 minutes from everywhere.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. It's really, really good to me.
All right. Let me ask you a question.
Oh my God, we're getting started so fast, so early.
Let's get this done.
In your personal opinion, what is the most overhyped makeup trend right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Makeup trends.
Right now, I would have to the heavy nose contour. I just don't. Me personally, I love a good nose contour. I do, but my nose is already like pretty straight, so I don't have to do too much. But it's not even about the contour; it's about the way you blend it. Like girls would just leave brown, and I'm like, what?
Following trends.
But it's just like two brown lines, and it's like, where's the gradients? Where's the blend? Like I just don't like that harsh or the harsh blush. No. I like to blend everything in around.
Okay, so I like I said, I don't know a lot about makeup. I know that like for photography purposes, what I do, the heavier it is, the better it looks. Because otherwise, if you do it too naturally, you're not really gonna pop out at all. I agree with that. Right?
So I agree with that to an extent, because when I've worked with like photographers in the past, they like the way I do my glam because they don't have to edit it too much. If you put like a certain edit on it, sometimes the contour could be too harsh or the blush can come up too dark. So if I go heavier like that way, it could be harder for the photographer in a way. But what I like to do is go in with a lot of creams. Creams are what really does it for me because it absorbs in the skin better than like a powder does. Yeah. But yeah, so it's like a hit or miss. It all takes time. It all takes experience. But yeah, it's just the heavy stuff I don't like.
That's cool. What kind of like makeup do you do more like of? Yeah, more of, I guess.
I would say more like soft glam, but it's to the point where I could do like soft glam but mix it in with a little bit of dramatic. Like if they want to do something a little bit darker on the eyes to give it more drama, a heavier lash or something. But I personally feel like I do best with like a soft, just enhancing your features glam. That's just always my favorite. A little bronze, a little chiseled, but nothing too crazy. I don't like taking away from the face. I like to keep the client's face looking just enhanced. I don't like to do too much where it's like changing the tones of the skin and the heavy contouring and all that. It's not necessary. Everyone's beautiful, so we're just enhancing your beauty.
I don't believe in beauty. I just believe we're just different.
We're all different.
We just all look different.
Just different, everybody. Okay. I tell a story because I had a niece when she was like 14, 13. Está feita. So, and para no decirle que estaba feita, you know, just all different, mijita. It's okay, you know. Like,
sure, Joe, what a down.
Everyone's all different.
We're just all different, you know. So I go around the world, you know, just thinking, you know, we're just all different.
What's like one of like your, I'd say like your favorite or like memorable look that you've done, or like something that you say like, man, like I really wanted to try that, and I did it, and I loved
like
how
my
it
proudest.
looked. Yeah,
glam,
you're
I
like
guess
your
you could
proudest.
say.
Yeah.
There's been a lot, honestly, but
He's all everyone.
all of you come and see me. You're all so special. But the brides always hit different. Unpopular opinion, I'm probably gonna get literally not booked for this, but I don't really like quinces.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan. I do it and I do it beautiful, but if I could have like a wedding or a quince, a wedding. I just love the vibes. Like I love the wedding vibes. I love that. So my weddings are always my proudest moment. But recently, this past Saturday, actually, I did Vidi Dukes. She's a brand owner for like a country club line, and in her first year of business, she had sold over 10,000 units, and so she had got like a global recognition award.
Wow.
And she was doing this event for it, and she wanted me to glam her for it, and it was just the most beautiful glam I think I've literally done to this day. It was perfect, and she loved it. I loved it. I got so many compliments on it because I went to the event too. It's always go to these events, and yeah, it looked phenomenal, flawless from night to finish, and that makes me proud. That's like a good moment, especially because I don't always get to see the client like after the glam.
Yeah.
But seeing her, and I was like, wow, like your makeup literally looks flawless still. Hours later, drinks later, sweat, pictures, everything, and it looked flawless.
She was actually here. She was our second guest on the
Really?
podcast. Yeah.
Really?
I think episode number 2 or 3.
I wasn't here, right? For that one?
No, you weren't here.
You
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
even called.
Yeah.
You were not even a thought.
You came in lunch later.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. We actually had is where we used to do the podcast in the front of the studio, and then we would kind of like set up a little area and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But definitely that was a good times.
Yeah.
That was a while back ago.
Yeah, I
That's
love her.
fun.
She's amazing.
That's cool, man. I'm the opposite. I prefer quinceañeras than weddings.
Really?
Yeah.
From a
Family drama.
photographer, yeah.
Family drama.
Yeah, too much. It's because it's a whole different environment. One time for me it was the other way around. I used to like weddings more than quinceañeras because of the fact that to me it has a deeper meaning.
Sentimental meaning.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's like a deeper meaning to weddings than there
Yeah.
is to a quinceañera.
Yeah.
Sometimes the quinceañeras don't even want their quinceañera. They're just doing it because their parents are telling them to do it.
Right.
Whatever, right? So like I had that idea,
And I think it was more because we always saw that like the quinceañera didn't want a quinceañera.
Okay.
And this is when we used to like do our other video, like our highlight video.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
As soon as we moved away from that, I don't think the last quinceañeras have been really, really good. Like
Yeah.
they want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you can
again,
tell.
it's been they're quinceañeras who want to do what we do.
Yeah.
You know, they're not just like
They want our pictures, they want our video.
Yeah.
It's
They want all
so.
of
That definitely changed the dynamics because they already know what to expect or what is it expected, and it's because we tell them like, hey, this really depends on you, not entirely on me.
have
Yeah.
them blame
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
It's you.
So like if you have a shitty video, I just
if your picture you're not smiling, that's your fault.
yeah. I mean, I've had girls that don't smile, and I'm like, I ain't gonna make you smile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, you want me to like wave some keys? Like a little kid, you know. Like, that's but at the end of the day, like as far as photography wise, it's like all clients, even studio shoots here. Like if you don't put that other effort in, like you can't expect your photographer to do 90% of the work, and you only do 10. It just doesn't work that way. So would you rather? Here's another little question, a random question. Would you rather never to be able to use lipstick again, or never to you be able to use eyeshadow?
Oh, eyeshadow.
Oh my
eyeshadow.
god,
My
yeah.
eyes are already so chinito, like I can't
Yeah,
even do
mine
eyeshadow
too.
half the time.
We're talking about what your clients.
Lipstick, I can't. I need my lips. They're luscious for a reason. Like I need my lipstick. Lipstick and eyebrow gel. I can't.
What about you, Fazia?
I agree. I'd rather wear lipstick because imagine not wearing lipstick. You'll just look so plain, so light.
Thank
like,
you.
You're dead.
You're dead. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I knew there was something wrong with me.
I need to always have something on my lips, even if it's like bare chapstick.
Something.
What's one of the but what's one celebrity that you look up to that say like, man, they always have like flawless makeup or
Ooh.
Celebrities.
Recently,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it up to my girl Leah. Have you watched Love Island?
No, I have not.
Bluedidthat, I think is her last name. But Leah, she's been killing it with the glam recently. But I think my all-time, everyone's like all-time, obviously, is Kim Kardashian.
Oh my God, that's who I was gonna say.
Kimberly, like, are we kidding? Yeah, it's Kim. It has to be.
Kylie, dude.
Kylie's gorge, but Kim is just.
But her makeup is just.
It's just Mario just does it every time on her.
Oh yeah. Who's your guy?
Who is that?
Mario?
No, I can't say I'm married.
That's
because if I say that, they're gonna be like, "What are you checking her out?" You know what I'm saying?
Why are you looking at her face?
Yeah, huevo. See, if I'm looking at her face, I'm looking at something else. You know, so I mean,
right now,
Gerardo's
on a thin line right now.
Mejor calladito,
ya no va a preguntar preguntas.
It's his anniversary tomorrow.
Sí, no hagas preguntas. I'm running it close.
It's a thin line from here tomorrow.
Sí, a huevo, no. No me metan en broncas de okis, you know. What's your go-to like makeup line or makeup? I know, like, I've heard some people like, oh, I prefer this over that, or do you use multiple brands for multiple, I guess, items?
Yeah, so pretty much like that, like multiple brands for different items, I guess. But like the most product from a brand that I have in my kit would probably be Patrick Ta. I really like the way his makeup blends out. It's Makeup by Mario's brand is good too. I really like it, but the Patrick Ta, the creams, like the ingredients in the formula are a lot better to blend, and I find they work better on both skins, dry and oily. The Makeup by Mario one doesn't tend to work on both skin types, but the Patrick Ta one does. So.
What? You know what came up to my mind when you say both skins? I was like, white and black.
Not trying to be racist, but
no.
That's what popped in my head.
Hey, that's my logic, man. You said both types of skin. I was like, you're either black or white. Like, that's it.
Well, I understood. You got it. Right. Yeah, of course.
You got it.
I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah.
The two dudes.
I'm glad I came.
Thank God.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real, man. Just keeping it real. I'm sorry, but we all have a story. I even have my own story. Sergio has his own story. Fazia has her own story. What's your story of a time where you messed it up?
Like the glam?
Yeah, like something that you know.
Or anything else.
I mean, I don't really. I'm just kidding. No, there was a glam I did do. I'm not gonna say who.
Say
I think she knows who. I think she knows.
Oh, you know who you was.
But it was not my proudest work because she wanted something that I don't do. If you look on my page and you see what she wanted, it's like, girl, why are you coming to me?
Yeah.
But at the sense, we're very good friends where, she wants to get glam by me. I'm not going to say no, I like money. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And when I did it, I don't even want to say what it she won't care. But it was like the cat eyeliner. It was the cat eyeliner. Like, when you do that inner corner eyeliner?
Yes, right here.
It's cute. I don't do it. I know 5 girls who do it, but I don't do it. So I was like, I mean, I'll do it, but I know it's not going to look how the picture looks. Yeah. But it's fine. And I did it, and sure as shit.
It did look good.
Sure enough. It was like all chueco, and then it was like one was bigger than the other, and I'm like, and the thing about it is when you do that type of eyeliner, because if you do like eyeliner out here, you can do it before the face makeup, but if you do the inner one, you have to do it after at the end.
Yeah.
So imagine I'm like, ooh, it doesn't look good, and her whole face is done already.
Oh no.
Like I have to take the inner corner out, but then that leaves the under eyes looking blotchy, so I have to take the under eyes off. Then I have to be like, oh, but the blush is a little weird now too, so I have to take off like half her face to redo the thing. And I was like, yeah, girl, we're not doing that. Like, no.
Your eyeliner's gonna look like that.
If you want to do that, I'll give you $10 off, but I'm not doing it. Like, sorry.
That's crazy.
That sucks. Yeah. I can see where you're coming from though, because I love that look, especially because I have small eyes. But every time I do it, I end up looking like I don't even know what the heck. Like once like straight.
You should do it for next Monday.
Hey, you should do it for next Monday.
No.
Pero So is it like does it come like inside or?
Yeah, it's like a
it's
little
like cat eye or fox eye. It's just like it's just like a little point right here, like in your tear duct. That's what it's called, your tear duct.
But obviously they have to be symmetrical, right?
Right,
so
right.
But it's like hard.
Yeah, it's
it's because
you know who does really good eyeliner like that. I think I know you guys have worked with her all the time, Maria.
Okay,
Maria can do that eyeliner like I love her down. She could do that eyeliner like no other bitch in this game. I swear to God, she could do that shit so good. I love her down. Her and Saidu, my mentor.
Really good.
Saidu's my mentor. If you didn't know, now you know. And I think I'm pretty sure I'm her only like student.
Is that from like the hair stuff?
Yeah, the hair. That's how I learned how to do the glam waves. Without Saidu, none of this would be possible right now.
Wow.
Cool.
She literally taught me how to do the glam waves, and it changed my life. It literally changed my life. Like,
that's cool.
She's amazing. I love them. I love both of them. I ran into Maria. We didn't even meet like working together. We met at Sephora. I had ran into her, and I was like, I think I know her like from Instagram. And I was like, wait, are you a makeup artist? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I follow you. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, I do Saidu's hair. Because at the time I had did Saidu's hair and her daughter's hair. And so I was like, I do her hair. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And then she messaged me and offered me free training. Okay. Because they were trying to add to their team for like the busy seasons. But, stuff just didn't work out. It just, stuff didn't work out. But I definitely still look up to them. I still admire both of them so much. They're OGs in this game, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
It's cool. Yeah, we worked with them in the past too. Like
I've always seen.
Maria does. She does really, really good. Like her makeup is good. I think.
I also agree.
It's amazing. Her glam is sickening.
So that was my other question. What look was something that your client asked you that was out of your comfort zone? You answered the question.
Oh, sorry. I'm too for one side of the world. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's good. That's good. So tell us. That's crazy. You're crazy. That's cool. I get like we were talking about when we did the interview with Marcos. Like we were talking about like how there's not a lot of like male.
Oh yeah, 100%.
in this industry.
Oh yeah.
What is that? What is your take on it? Like,
oh yeah, girl. I feel like this. Why am I calling you a girl? I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm thinking I'm gonna But yeah, I do feel like this industry, especially in Tucson, is very, very woman dominated. Yeah. Which shout out to all my girls, I love y'all down, but I'm taking the game over. And I think now
that's attitude. That's attitude.
Now,
yeah.
That's what we say every day.
Now people are getting a little scared, but I'm excited because I think it's good that there's another young. I'm only 20.
Yeah.
A young boy coming into this business and killing it because I think it literally is just me and Marcos. Like I haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen another male.
Real quick, and I was like, no, I haven't seen any. There's like estheticians, yeah, of course. There's estheticians, all that, but hair and makeup artists, especially vet hair and makeup artists, it's just me and Marcos holding it down right now. So maybe one day in the near future there'll be another little boy coming up, but for right now, it's very women dominated. But all the girls are killing it. All the girls are. I'm so like.
Do you? This is a personal question. Do you get along with most of them, or?
Yeah, I don't think there's one makeup artist who I have an issue with. But
so they have an issue with you because you might not have an issue with them, and they have an issue with you.
I'm really cool with everyone. I have a mentor. My makeup mentor is Vanessa Ruiz. I'm sure you guys know her.
I love her.
She was also on the podcast too.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I do remember her doing that. But yeah, so she's my mentor in that aspect. But recently, I think I'm on my own. I wouldn't really say we're mentoring anymore. But I'm very grateful for everything she gave me, for everything she helped me with. I know I can still call her at any given time and ask any question, and she's there no matter what. But I think, even like Georgie, I'm really good with her. Maria, really good with her. Crystal Moreno, I'm good with all of the MUAs. We're all a little community. I think we have to make up by Audrey. We have to work together. If we're all like cool and connected, when we meet each other at Glams, it's like we're best friends. Like I hate when there's animosity. Like that is so ugly. Like that's so ugly.
I agree.
I just don't like that.
I agree 100%.
I don't like that at all.
I'm telling you, bro, we're the problem, bro.
Maybe.
We just stay in our lane, and we just learned out.
So here's the thing. So during at the beginning, you wanna it's important to establish, like, I guess, connections, you could say.
100%.
But sometimes, like, at least in this industry, in the photography side, it's really hard, or it's, it's not well received that somebody's up and coming, or you want to learn things from other people that have been doing this. That's how we felt.
This is our opinion, how we felt.
Yeah, this is my point of view.
Personal experience.
Because I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Right. So like when we would approach these individuals that been doing this for 10, 15 years, like out of 10, like 1.
Really?
Yeah. Like it could be because they think that, I don't know, they somehow think that they're gonna photograph 500,000 people in Tucson, you know what I mean?
And the reason we say it, so the proof I have, we say this stuff. So we had a photo shoot yesterday, and the Yachty photo shoot.
Oh yeah.
Like we've had a couple photo shoots, and you meet there's other photographers there,
and you see them,
and they see you, and you see them, and everybody's busy on doing their own thing, right? But you get these side eyes, bro, and I got it on video.
Really? Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to pick up the
camera. we were doing this quinceañera. We were doing this quinceañera a couple of weeks back, and we went to a certain location to shoot during like the day with the court and everything. And like, dude, I have the video, and I'm so close to exposing these fools, but
I would if I were you.
But it was like they were judging what I was doing, like they were like side eyeing what we were doing.
Another photographer?
Yeah. Two of them. Yeah, two of them. And this one was on the car, and they didn't know that he was recording them. Yeah. So, so because they were doing their thing over here, and I was like, that's cool, man. You all do your thing. We'll
and then he has a bust out with his.
So I busted out my lighting and all my equipment and stuff, and like they didn't have none of that, and I get it because there's different styles, so I don't know what they were trying to achieve.
Right.
And that's cool. That's totally their thing. That's what their client wants. That's why they got hired. Right. But I expect from myself other things, so I have to have my own stuff.
Right.
So like they were just kind of seeing like I don't know if they were doing it in a judgmental way, but it was happening, right? But again, and we've seen other photographers that I have nothing against. You could say like I have my opinions, but against the person itself, they've never done any harm to me.
Right.
I shouldn't do anything to them. But somehow when they see us, they kind of just like
walk around.
Not know, hi, how are you?
Really?
And it's like nothing cordial. I'm just like, dude, like I know for a fact that I'm not for everybody, and I've said it before. Like, I can't do every quinceañera in Tucson, because I can't be at different venues at the same time.
Right.
And so, like, once obviously I say, and then Luis say, "Oh, we're the Quince Kings," right? But
the Kings are queens in the house.
But we just fuck around with that. But like to us, that's a personal motivation.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're not like, oh, they suck.
Right. Not knocking anyone else's shine.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Like I said, I have my opinions, but that I don't go around telling people, oh, that they fucking suck. They suck.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna say that, because again, it's all subjective, right? Photography is also subjective, and
it's an art.
Some people might like that style, some people like my style, some people like their style, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with makeup. Some people like what you do, some people like what you do, and you guys don't like what you guys each other do, but the client at the end of the day,
it's what the client wants.
It doesn't matter.
They get what they pay for.
and honestly, like what I did, I don't know if you saw the reel that I posted the other day, but I said, clients, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Right? That's the reality. And the reason is, my reasoning behind it I even put on the video, was like, if you get a cheap photographer, don't expect the best work.
Right.
Because a photographer that's actually invested the time in crafting and perfecting what they do and what makes them, they will put a larger price tag,
right?
Because they value what they do. And not only that, let's go ahead and put it in deeper thoughts, right? Is that in 2 weeks, and there's examples, tons of examples out there, but you never know, the next day you might die. And those photos are the only thing your daughter's gonna have of you, or you have of your daughter. Because there's in TikTok, look it up on TikTok. You can see like quinceañera like died the same night of her quince. And that's it. That's all they have.
That's all the memories that they're.
And so if you have somebody that doesn't have the experience, they might not capture what you want and how you want it and how you expect.
Yeah.
And then that's when you have all these problems. But as a photographer that values their time, their effort, their dedication, and what they do, it's not gonna cheap. It's not gonna be cheap. That's the reality. You know what I mean?
And yes, exactly.
And I'm pretty sure with the makeup is somebody who values what they do because they've taken the time to learn, because they've taken the time to like go to classes, go to courses, meet with other people, and learn different techniques. You're not gonna be cheap. I don't expect you to be cheap.
Exactly.
So some issue I have with makeup artists.
And I'm okay. I'm gonna say this before this fool says before this fool says something. Before this fool says something, I'm pretty sure Blue is an exception to what you're gonna say.
What?
Why are you guys always running late?
I'm never late. I have never been late to an event, and I take pride with that.
It's because we always get the phone call from the mom.
Unprofessional.
That's
so unprofessional.
Like truly, we go to these events and stuff like that. And last night on Saturday we were at 1 and we were almost done right with this quinceañera, and we're like, fuck, everybody's fucking it up, bro. But not Supreme.
Not Supreme. Everyone else.
Not Supreme. No, yeah, I was working one time and the makeup artist was late. Yeah. Like almost. I think it was like an hour and a half late. I was already there working. Dang. And I think she had another wedding, which I get it, girl. Get your bag up. Do what you got to do. But I feel like as a business owner, you should plan out your times accordingly. Yeah. I do too. Like this weekend, I have a wedding and I'm going to an Airbnb, but it's like 2 minutes away from my salon. So I do have a back-to-back, but it's because it's 2 minutes away and I know I could finish early and get to the salon on time. But I don't think she knew she could do that. So I think she just fell behind. And then... But all of our girls were still ready on time. But yeah, so I have been in experiences where I've seen
sometimes though is the clients. Yeah. But I feel as a makeup artist that you should have a cutoff time, right?
Oh yeah.
Right? Do you practice that way?
I have a timeline. So it's like I send you your timeline the day or a couple days before your event. Yeah. And in that timeline, it's very, very specific. What time I'm arriving, what time I'm setting up, what time I need the first girl in my chair, what time I'm taking pictures, what time I'm leaving. And at that leaving timeline, if it's not done, if there's no communication, I pack my stuff up and I go. And there has been times where someone's ran an hour late and I cannot get to you because I have other clients to get to. I've only booked you from this time to this time. I can't, there's no way I could squeeze you in. Like, I'm sorry. I'm 30 minutes away from my salon. Like, I have to include a travel. So there's been times where I'll have to be like, you know what? You booked for it, but you were late and I can't, Like, I have a business to run and I have other clients.
I agree with that because, like, and like you said, they got to get their money or whatever. Mm-hmm. But at what cost?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm not going to do your hair and have you fine when you couldn't respect my time. Yeah. I'm not going to do do that. I just feel like respect works both ways.
It looks like me and you are going to work very good. We'll start referring people to you.
It's because we always get that phone call, the person, the mom.
I always, like,
hey, we're running late, and we're like, okay, we can stop at the store now.
I'll be like, okay, you're running late. I'm not.
One of the things that like I do, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I ain't running it back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to arrive at 2 p.m. and that's at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
And
we start
your clock
at
starts
the
at 2
time.
p.m. That's not my fault.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys have a contract too?
Oh, yeah.
So you'll send contracts to your clients?
Yeah, big time.
I wanted to start doing that only for like special events like weddings and stuff.
I do it for everything.
But I didn't know what to do for everything. Because like my wash and styles, I don't really need
everything so that legally if somebody tries to screw you over, you're just like, hey, we had a contract. Especially because if you do deposits.
Yeah.
And our deposits are non-refundable. Yep. And any money given is non-refundable.
Mm-hmm. If you cancel your event, that's on you.
Yeah. But that deposit's already paid for.
Deposit plus money you give us.
You ain't gonna get that back.
We'll be nice. Like, we'll be nice if we could make accommodations. Mm-hmm. Like, if we have the day available. Okay, but
a big if.
It's a big if because we might not have it available. So if we don't have it available, you need to find somebody else.
Exactly.
Yep. And
stop paying us.
Yeah. I always say not all money is good money. Like my mentors taught me that very early on in this career, and I'm very grateful for it because there have been times where I've been 20 minutes into the service and we're not connecting, we're not agreeing, we're not, seeing eye to eye, and at that point. I'm sorry, girl. I'm just not the one for you.
Yes, it's because we've seen this. We see this other side of the story where like the quinceañera didn't like the makeup for whatever reason. I don't know whatever her reason was. And then they just redo it again.
Mm-hmm.
So they
but my thing with that is,
with
the whole, like, if you don't like your makeup, even not just Skeens, it's anyone. I feel it's the makeup artist's job to make you feel comfortable enough to tell them you don't like it. Me, I know all my girls are comfortable.
Usually little girls, quinceañeras, they're not going to say nothing.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't know. Nowadays,
but a lot of the times...
They don't know what they want.
No, and not only that, but a lot of the times, they don't understand the concept of, hey... That's not your skin tone. Mm-hmm. That doesn't match what you want to do.
They bring you morenita and they're fucking clear.
Or their mom will pick their makeup for them.
No.
And so like a lot of the time, pero también tiene mucho que ver, like a lot of people get the cheapest one they can possibly find. And then they don't like it because whatever the the reasoning is, and then they end up just going over there and they just do it themselves.
Mm-hmm. I think crazy. Even when it comes to like makeup and all that stuff, like I know when I was first coming into the game, I haven't even been in the game too long, but I know when I was first coming in, my prices were like hilarious. Like I look at back and I'm like, what was I doing? Like no matter what, I feel like you need to charge for your time, your product, your traveling, like not just the makeup service itself, but especially when it's like an event or something. And now thankfully I've learned and I've learned my lessons, but like now I won't travel for a service if I'm not doing a minimum of 3. Why? Because I could be at the salon having 5 clients back to back to back and make double of what I'm gonna make at this wedding if I'm not gonna do 3 services. So I just think now I'm learning every day. Yeah,
you have to, and
choose.
And I always said like for example, my mom has a store, and she's like, oh, it's because this, it's because that. I was like, well, it's because we cannot allow your clients to run your business. Like you have to run your business, and your clients have to adapt. And if they don't want to adapt, then they're not for you. That's
not your client.
That's not your client, and
not all clients. You can't have all the clients.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your take on? Because man, dude, we've seen it all, bro.
Really?
We've seen it all. What's your take on makeup artists who dress the little down sucia. A little sucia. Yeah. What do you think? What's your take on that?
I think what that comes
like
to
they just came out of the gym.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, man, some of these girls they look like
out of the gym or out of their bed.
They drunk still.
Or some are still drunk.
Some of these girls are still drunk.
Me personally, I like to come. You can see, like, I like to get ready. I like to play the part. Being a makeup and hair artist, it's not just about doing it. You have to play the part, girl. Like, you have to play the role. I know you see the TV stars getting their hair and makeup done by the makeup and hair artist, but they play that role. Mm-hmm. So I always show up all black. I'm not gonna lie, I don't do my makeup only because I hate wearing makeup and working. I don't like it. I just feel icky. I start sweating.
But you do your hair.
But I'll do my hair.
But you look presentable.
Showered, lotion, body oil. Like everyone needs some. So I just think I don't care if you just I feel like the clothes part is not that big of a deal, but the hygiene is more.
All right.
That's my whole thing. I've been in situations where girls will tell me he was washing my hair and his armpits stink. I'm like, girl, that is so sad. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Like, I will never put you through that. I would never put you through that. So that I just think you can be in pajamas, but if you just showered, I'm okay, girl. Just let me smell the body oil.
See, my thing is that when some of the makeup artists are in pajamas, we don't do this no more. But when we used to do it, it's like they come out in the pictures.
That's another one.
Like you're coming out on the video. I can't crop you out, bro. I can't change you. You're gonna come out like that, and it's like.
It's on you.
That's your brand that they're putting out. Yep, that's their image.
Thing, like, it's your brand that's coming out.
Mm-hmm. So one of my cousin's best friends, actually a videographer. His name is Luke. He does like weddings and stuff.
Oh yeah, we worked with him.
Have you really?
Yeah, we worked with him.
That's my boy.
What's happened?
Yeah, we were
last Sunday.
I wasn't doing the video because I was too expensive. I'm just
shit.
We just got hired for photos and stuff like that. I was like, I'm just gonna go and just watch it out. And I was like, damn, dude. There was one part. And I was just on standby, right? And
they were doing my light tech.
I was a light tech. And they were doing their vows, right? The couple and everything. And this Luke, Güerito, he's holding the damn camera, bro. He's fucking texting, and I'm just looking at the camera. That's just steady as shit. I'm like, damn. I wish I was 20 again.
Well, I know he just got a man too, so he's probably texting his man. But yeah, he's amazing. I like him. He taught me that though. He was like, you always better look your tens because I promise you, we're always recording. Like always. Always taking pictures, always recording. So always look presentable. Not your best, but presentable.
Yeah, it's just at least some of them don't even do their hair like that. that. We've seen that much.
Really?
It's because dude, it's kind of like
me acabo de levantar kind of thing.
Sí, se acaba de levantar.
Like I said, we've seen it all, dude.
Qué vergüenza.
I've seen we've done artists that like they're literally like they wouldn't sleep at 5. And it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and they're working. And they're they're so hungover and shit, dude.
That's how I feel like those people don't take their business serious, and they won't make it in the industry. Yeah, only because I'm only a year and a half in, and it's like I already have these things engraved in my brain. Like you need to look this way, you need to have this, you need to do that, you need to be on time, you need to be stern, you need to hold your ground. And a lot of these people who have been in the game 5-6 years, they don't even have those same things. They let people walk all over them.
Well, and again, sometimes it's one of those things where like if you're doing this as a side gig. Mm-hmm. Then you're not going to really invest the time you really don't care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like if you're doing this is your bread and butter, then you're going to make sure that you put the effort into doing what you got to do.
I think it could go both ways because I was doing a side job for a long time. I still am, but I'm low-key going to quit. Like, I should have quit yesterday, but
you should quit.
Because it's just not working.
People that come on the podcast usually quit, eh?
Yeah. Like it's just not working for me anymore. I'm blessed to be where I'm at, but my business is truly taking over. And at this point, I'm only working 2 days a week for like 4 hours. So what am I even doing? But I just got a job offer at Mac. So that one completely changed everything. Like I have so much in my brain right now, but Mac, that one threw me for a ringer for sure, because I never in a million years would ever thought that would happen. And I'm not applying for the job. I'm not wanting the job. They want me. So it's like it's more just than a job. And it's Mac. Like as a makeup artist, that's your dream. That's just everyone. You guys know what Mac is. Like everyone knows what Mac is. You know, Viva la Mac. So it's just like it's a dream to be a part of it. So. But the thing is, if I go there, I'd have to cut back a little bit on Bluedidthat.
Yeah, so what would be the end game if you go to Mac?
Yeah, so that's the thing. I'm talking to a lot of my business clients who have like businesses and stuff, just because I want to get a lot of opinions on it and help me kind of come to a decision. The thing with Mac is it would be really good makeup wise. But I'm not just a makeup artist. I'm an event hairstylist as well. And it's a very good thing. I'm very blessed to be doing both because, it makes I get a lot more clients that way, because it's like, I don't have to look for 2 people to do hair and makeup. You do both. Okay, I want you. So that helps me. But then it's like, if I go to Mac, there's no more hair. There's no more bridal waves. There's no more quince hairs. There's no more washing styles. I would fully devote my life to Mac. Why? Because I would take advantage of the training. I'm not looking at it as a job. It's more like a training for me.
That's like enslaving yourself to something.
I was doing that too, and I can't do it no more. I need my rest. I did it too long. I was working 7 days a week. It was horrible.
My 2 cents is...
do what you love.
Do what you love, man. And honestly, this opportunity, it may be a good one. But in the long run, you have to see kind of like a 5-year plan.
Yeah. And that's what a lot of people have been telling me. Like, you built your business this far. Imagine how much further you can get. And you didn't need Mac. Yeah. And my thing is, I love being a business owner. I don't want to work under someone.
You just gave the right thing. They're offering you a job. Mm-hmm. They need you, not the other way around. So
exactly. Do you really need? I worked there. I had work. No, not like work there. You know what I'm saying? Not that girl. But I had went for there was like a sensational event for Dillard's, and my tia works at Dillard's. So I had told her, I was like, if you guys need any freelance makeup artists or any hairstylists to demo tools, let me know. Like, I want to work it because I wanted to market my business and stuff. Yeah. So she called me back and she was like, they want to put you at the Mac counter. I was like, what? I was like, what? Like, no way. And she was like, yes, mijo. Like, I need you to bring your business cards, this, that, and the third. I was like, okay. So when I went, I was doing hair. I was giving girls blowouts, curls, and stuff like that. Something that Mac has never seen before. So I think that's also why I was still doing makeup too, like, obviously. But it was good that they saw me do hair too, so they know I do both. So the girl wants to sit, the director, I think that's the director or whatever. She wants to sit down and have coffee and go over the program. But like I said, I'm a business owner, and if it's not the best interest for my business, then I won't do it. And I made that very clear with them. Like, I've made that very, very clear. If it's not in my business's best interest, I won't do it. Yeah. I've worked too hard on my business to be where I'm at.
Exactly.
How about you sponsor me and then we'll...
Sponsor me and then we'll talk.
Yeah, because... like I said, in the long, you have to watch out for you. Mm-hmm. Like, they ain't gonna watch out. They're watching out for themselves.
For them and the company.
Yeah. That's just the way
that works.
I have
my own company, so
that manager.
I think you have your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably.
I think you've came up with your answer, man.
I think you made up your mind.
Yeah. It's definitely nerve wracking.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely because we used to do Lyft and Uber.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we did this part time. And so like it got to a point where I had to choose like, do I do Lyft or do I continue my photography career? I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then now I know, like, for example, and occasionally we still do it here when it's slow season here. We gotta make money, I gotta eat and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's really busy, I don't have the time.
There's no time to go.
I don't go.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. But when I do have the time, like right now, like January, February is kind of slow for right now. At least that's what's projecting.
And then the last week of December, it'll be fully booked. Watch.
No, maybe, but we'll see. And so like those are times we find out other mediums of money, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that's why I was scared. That's why I had my side job for so long, because it's that stability that we all crave, we all love. But at the end of the day, girl, I feel like if you work so hard, you can make that stability in your dreams.
Yeah,
you know
you
what
can.
I mean?
You definitely
At
can.
this point, hair and makeup is outweighing what I'm getting paid for my side job. It's paying everything and more.
Good.
So literally, I tell them all the time at my side job when they piss me off, I'm like, girl, you're only paying my gas. I will leave right now. Like,
I love it.
I'm doing you a favor.
I'm doing you a favor
here, okay?
Like, do you see these nails? I can't be getting them all messed up. No, thank you.
I love it.
You just gotta choose. It's just a choice we all.
And I think it's scary. It's scary making that choice. But once I make it officially, I know I'm gonna have the support of 700 people and my mentors. Like, I know they're gonna love me. I know they're gonna support me to the fullest. And I think if I believe in myself, I know they believe in me 10 times harder.
Do you know who Chris Rios is? He's a
the choreographer.
Yeah.
He choreographed my cousin's quince.
Okay.
Way back in the day. Way back in the day, bro. Him
Way
and
back.
Zadi.
Way back.
Yeah. Him
Yeah.
and Zadi.
Well, so he came on the podcast.
He did?
Yeah, he was one of, like, I want to say
first ones too,
he
no?
was way back. Yeah,
Yeah.
way back. Yeah.
Mr. Christian.
Yeah, and we were talking about kind of like he was kind of in the same boat as you. Like, he had a job and he was doing this dancing stuff, and it was kind of getting overwhelming. You know, kind of like
Because he had a studio too.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't know if I should quit studio stuff or my dancing
and just do my
my own stuff and then just continue at my job, you know. And so we were kind of talking
because he does a team, and then he had his quinces, and then
and so
he had
like
his job.
So then we met up, like he did like about a month and a half ago. We met up at a quinceañera because he was doing
How is he? Good?
Yeah. And he was doing the choreography for that. And he's like, hey, man, I want to say thank you guys. I never got the chance to say thank you. But, like, literally the day after the podcast, I quit my job.
Dang.
Yeah. I was like, what? I was like, that's cool, man. That's cool. Congratulations. And he's like, I've been doing really good. Well, we saw him again on Friday.
This past Friday?
Yeah, this past Friday. And I was like, hey, man, how's it been? How are you doing the choreo? His dude. I was like... He's like, I'm so busy. Like, I teach Monday through Friday, and then I have those quinceañeras, and then Sundays I have, like, basically, like, all day, like, teaching quinceañeras and all this. So he's like, I'm, like, super busy. So I'm like, that's cool. Like, see, and this is like a year ago. Like, this is a year ago. It wasn't too far long ago.
I know. I'm excited to see where
so
I'll be
that's
next
something
year.
that you might be able to, like, you know, in a year, you might not even. You're like, what the hell was I thinking last year?
Going to Mac. What the hell?
Going to work?
Like,
Mac me la pela.
Max is
cool, man.
No. Mac is sponsoring me now.
Yeah.
Hell
Shit.
yeah.
Give me some tools, dog.
some studio fix.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right. Just and before we go, what's a current makeup trend that you think will stand the test of time?
I think the clean girl makeup. I think it's not going anywhere. I know a lot of people hate it, but it's not going anywhere.
I think it's like
I
your
love a
daily.
good clean girl makeup. Every day you don't want to put makeup on, you just want to do a little 1-2. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So I like the clean girl makeup. I call it on myself boy makeup. And I did have boy makeup on before this, but I was at the salon and like 10 minutes before I came, I popped on a lash and touched up real quick. But before that, it's usually just like my base, but with no eyelashes, and I don't overline my lips. It's like I just put gloss on. So it's like it just tones everything down.
A little bit more simple.
Yeah, a little toned down.
La tomo a tener
Así
acá.
le voy a decir a mis chamacas. Clean girl makeup, guys.
Oh, do you do like what is it called? Like self-taught, like self makeup, like to if I want to learn how to do makeup on myself.
Auto maquillaje.
So,
do you do that?
I'm hosting my first ever makeup seminar event on December 1st.
Wow.
Yes, I know. In my educator era. Me and my co-stylist who I work with, Sabrina, she's going to be teaching how to curl your own hair with the curling iron. And then I'm going to be teaching pretty much like an everyday flawless application. I don't want to teach you how to do your makeup because everyone knows a 1 and 2. I want to teach you more so the tips and techniques to get your makeup looking flawless and smooth and a nice application. Like I tell all the girls already, you don't have to be a makeup artist. You don't have to know how to do makeup, but you need the basics. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so it's just it's gonna be a cute little day with the girls. We're gonna have bubbly drinks, charcuterie boards, photo op, all that good stuff. So it's December 1st. Yeah, if you're interested, I'll send you a message.
I am.
But yeah, it's super soon.
He said bubbly and she said
I'm like
so. She said bubbles. She got bubbles over there. Alrighty, thank you very much for being on the podcast.
Of course.
Thank you very much for everybody watching. We'll see you guys on the next episode next Monday. Peace out. Have a good weekend.